Hey folks, we're here at GC Foster College and we're here to have a chat with one of, if not the most improved Jamaican athlete so far this year. She's heading to the World Championships in Tokyo, Japan as the national champion, a massive move for her. She's literally a serial personal best record breaker. She has done so quite a few times so far this year, and what an improvement. And God alone knows what she could go on to do in Tokyo, Japan at the World Championship. We're talking about none other than the 200 meters women's national champion of Jamaica, Ashanti Moore. Of course, she, came into national prominence when she was at Hydel High School, and there was a massive 100-meter showdown set up between herself and Kivona Davis, and COVID-19 intervened and robbed us of what would have been a titanic showdown. But Ashanti Moore has kicked on, and she has gone on to do great things. Ashanti, thanks so much for letting us into your space. We've been here with you all morning, watching your training session. First of all, tell us, this morning, how do you feel after training? I mean, you're warming down now, but how was training?
I mean, training was pretty awesome today, and yeah, training was pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right. Let me first of all congratulate you on being the national 200 meters champion. You're keeping good company, massive company too, because you're talking about Merlene, you're talking about Juliet, you're talking about Sharika, Elaine, Veronica, you name them. That's the kind of company you're keeping. You're going to Tokyo to represent the country, but to represent the country as a national champion is, I'm sure, added ingredient. So, Ashanti, how many world championships you've been to before?
One,
One. You went
so
to Budapest, was it?
yes,
Right. So you're going to Tokyo, your second world championship. But you're not just going to represent the country, you're going there as the national champion of Jamaica. That must be a special feeling.
yes, of course it is a special feeling because 2 years ago I didn't even make the semis. Well, this year I'm going, and I have my own spot, so let's see what God has in store for me.
Yeah, for sure. You didn't, despite winning the national 200 meters title, you didn't secure your spot because you had to make the qualifying time. You went away to Europe, and you not only achieved the qualifying time, but you broke your personal best twice. What is responsible for that massive turn of form, if you like, in your career? You clearly are a different athlete this year. What is responsible for that?
I mean, after the latest setback in February, as I said in the previous interview, I dragged myself closer to God and reassess and refocus myself. And here I am again with a different mindset and here trying to stay strong every day
That's very
and
nice.
more focused.
Very nice. But when people make changes, something most times spark it or inspire it. What was the moment? When was the moment that you decided that I'm going to draw closer to God and I'm going to sort of, make a turn for the better? What triggered that?
Again, the same quad injury. I had the right one gone before and my season was over. So it's like, oh, well, I don't think I can come back from this one. So it's like having this don't care attitude. But then me and my coach have a special talk. And then I was telling myself, come on, you got this. You can do this. And then, you know, I always believe in God and pray and all of that. But then I think I wasn't close enough to Him or believe too much in Him. Like, but I just draw myself closer. And then everything changed after that.
Very nice. And it has changed dramatically, not just changed,
Yes.
but changed dramatically. You're going to Tokyo, and God alone knows what you're capable of doing because
Yes.
one of the good things about athletes is they like to run close to their best, if not their best. The closer it gets to global championships, and you're enjoying that sort of a form.
Of course. I'm enjoying it. So,
Have you rededicated yourself to training? You have more urge to come to training. When you come to training, you put a bit more in.
no, it's just the same me every day. Always on time, always listen. And the most important part, I don't complain. So I
Yeah.
just do whatever my coach said.
Yeah, and it's important, folks. She just mentioned always on time. I I can attest to that. We arranged for a meeting here at GC Foster College at 5:30 in the morning. She says she's going to start her workout at 5:30 on the nose. And I was on my way in, and at 5:29 my phone rang, and Ashanti came on and she said, "Wayne, you're late. I'm about to start my workout." That was just impressive. You really impressed me when you called me at that time to tell me that you're going to start it. And I tell that because of what you just said to sort of, level with the folks, so to speak, that what you say is what you're doing. So the personal best times, you went away to Europe. Before that, though, when you won the 200 meters at the National Stadium, you didn't make the time, as I mentioned at the start. Were there any doubt that you would have gotten it?
Oh no. I know the shape I was in, but then I had a little on that day. So again, I refocused and went out there again and I get the time.
Right. And even though you got the time, you still went on to break your personal record. You're driven.
Yeah.
How do you manage, though? I suppose over time it becomes almost like second nature. Because I was driving over this morning. I left my home at 5 o'clock. And I was saying to myself, how do these people do this thing? 5:30 in the morning, you start training every
Yes.
day. It's a hard life sometimes. The preparation, that is.
Not sometimes, but every time.
But you haven't gotten used to it?
um, no. Yep.
Yeah. Let me ask you, a lot of people are inspired or motivated by seeing other people do stuff. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're traveling more now. You're getting into more meets now. You're the national champion now. And if you go to Tokyo and do very well, then you're going to be more, attractive to meet sponsors and so on. The fact that you're getting all this attention, is it a moment that you've taken now to say, wow, this is what I'm seeing it tangibly. This is what I really can get from the sport, and I'm going to go for it. Are you motivated or inspired by that as well?
I mean, kinda. It's nothing really. Because I used to people not like, oh, cheering for Ashanti. So it still feels normal. So, I mean, having little interviews here and there, again, it still feels normal.
Let's fast forward to Tokyo. Yeah? There are not a great deal of people running, earth shattering times. Yeah? But you still have got some really good people in the event, the Gabbies and the Sharika still, and so on and so forth. But you get the impression that perhaps maybe over the last couple of weeks, maybe the last month or so, those big guns probably might start to look across to say, wow, do we have another one joining the ranks? Because Ashanti has been really, really doing very well. And could she now be in the mix for a possible podium place in Tokyo? Realistically, what success in Tokyo will look like for you?
And again, as I said in previous interview, let days count for itself and let God do what He is doing.
You're taking it a day at a time.
Yes.
Have you closed off the competition segment of your preparation for Tokyo? You've no more races before you go into
No more
Tokyo?
races. I'm just preparing myself to do the best I can in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so you go to Tutori for the
Training
camp.
camp,
Right. How
yes.
long are you going to be in the camp for?
I think it's 1 week or two.
1 or 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've got your program worked out for that already as well.
Yes.
Yeah. You do the sprints. You do the 100 and you do the 200. In high school, you were more noted for the 100 meters.
Yes.
But you're not doing well at the two. You're excelling at the 200 meters. Is it now that the 200 meters is your favorite event?
No, the 200 was always my favorite event. It's just that the 100-meter showed me up at the right time. So I ended up with the Adidas contract, and I'm still grateful.
So the 200 has always been your favorite event?
Yes.
That's kind of weird. People who
Uh,
watch you at high school would say, no, but now you're telling us that. That's kind of weird.
my high
I
school
didn't know
coach
that.
always said the same thing.
That's Corey.
Yes, he asked me, he always asks,
Yeah.
which event do you think you're best at? I'm always, the 200, the 200. He's like, no, cut the crop. You get a contract from the 100, so
Yes.
I always just smile and
Who is Ashanti more? Who are you? I mean, you're from where?
Linstead,
You're from Linstead.
not the countryside.
Where?
Blacktown,
Blacktown.
yes.
Okay. And you've always wanted to be a track athlete ever since you know yourself?
Ah, at the time, I wasn't thinking like, oh, I want to be one of these. I never used to watch sports like that.
Hmm.
I used to help this man and his farm cleaning pig pen,
It's a
carrying
sign.
pigs,
No, man, that's
just to
okay.
send myself to school because my parents didn't have it. And one day, it was like grade 4, I went to the bathroom. I had extra lesson, and I told the teacher I'm going to the bathroom. But track training was going on at the time. 'Cause you know, extra lesson keep like after classes, after school. Track training was going on. The fastest girl was there. Her name was Makiba or something like that. So I'm like, Coach, you know I can beat this girl. And he said to me, juggle up and come. So when I went to him, he said, you sure you can beat her? I said, yes, coach, I can beat her now. Then I took off my shoes and my socks and I gave her a piece of lens. And he was in disbelief basically. And then he gave me another chance again and I beat her again. So after that, then I just never give up.
Yeah.
In high school, I know it was just so rough. Injuries here, injuries there, injuries everywhere. So one day, Mr. Bennett was keeping a meeting, and he asked, "Who think they're gonna continue track and field after high school? Oh, who think they will not continue track and field after high school?" My hand was up, and I think he was a bit upset with me, like putting up my hand, say, "I'm not
Gonna
gonna
continue
continue
after
track
high
and field."
school.
Yes, probably because at the time I didn't know my true potential. So no, here
Yes.
I am, never give up, take my losses and all of that. So
Right.
I'm here now.
Good. And I'm happy that you've decided to do that. Where do you fall in line? You have brothers and sisters?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm the third to last one. My mom have 11 kids.
11 kids, and you're the third to last one.
Yes,
Oh, and the most famous in the family.
right.
You like to laugh, don't you?
I'm always smiling.
That's
Well,
right. You
sometimes.
have a beautiful smile, so
Thank you.
you need to show it off a bit more. Yeah. So you after Heidel. By the way, before we leave Heidel, this is something that I've always wanted to ask you. That 100-meter showdown that was scheduled between yourself and Kifona Davis. I mean, it was all the rage. Everybody in the country looking forward. Listen, I couldn't wait until champs, and then maybe a month or so before, COVID struck, and perhaps that 100 meters just didn't happen. I'm sure you heard the chatter leading up to that race, Heidel and Edwin and the whole rivalry and so on. How was it playing out in Ashanti Moore's mind?
It wasn't playing no type of way in my mind. Adel never lost a matchup. Probably only one, and that was like with the Brianna and the twins. But otherwise, from that, Adel never lost a matchup, and I didn't have any doubt in myself.
That you would
Like,
have beaten Kevona?
right,
You think you would have?
of course. Yeah,
Kevona was the.
I mean, she was whatever Ashanti is Ashanti.
And you're confident that you'd have beaten her. Were you
Of course.
disappointed then that you didn't get to match her?
No, I didn't.
Why?
I mean, why should I?
It was a high
Everything.
profile event. Everybody was looking forward
Yeah,
to
but I
it.
mean, everything happens for a reason.
True,
So,
true. But there was no tinge of disappointment.
no.
Yeah, good. If I were looking, so what was the chatter around your group in school? Because your Heidel guys would be rooting and say, Ashanti, make sure you don't let us down. What was the chatter like leading in? Because nobody knew what was going to happen just before champ. So the chatter was going on. I'm sure the adrenaline people were saying, Kevona, don't let her beat you. What was the chatter around your group in Heidel? What were they
I
saying?
mean, I'm normally by myself, so I don't listen to people like that. I'm just always alone, thinking about myself and working on myself.
That's
I don't
very,
listen to people.
that's very interesting.
Yeah, and anybody coach me or know me can tell you, I'm always alone. So if I do talk to you sometimes, oh, you have to just appreciate it.
What's your next goal? What's your next mission? You've broken your personal best twice this year. You're a national champion. You're going to your second world championship. You have your own individual lane this time around. What's your next horizon to conquer?
Let's see when the times come. When
Do you
the
set
time
goals?
comes.
Do you set targets and goals? Do you?
Yes, but I don't share them a lot.
Or you don't share them?
No.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's not a bad thing either. I know a lot of athletes or people who don't share. They just work in silence and set them in their own minds and so on and so forth.
I have them written down though,
Go
so
again?
I have them written down.
Or you have them written down? Okay.
So you
Yeah,
can't talk before the time.
that's fine. And it's okay as well. You were in Europe the other day. You were crisscrossing Europe. I don't know how does that feel in terms of the body. Yeah. I do a bit of traveling myself, but as a journalist, I get into the country, do what I have to do. You have to be running week in, week out. You're in Belgrade, you're in London, I think you were in Hungary at one stage. You were
Yeah.
crisscrossing Europe. Does it take its toll on your body?
I mean, kinda, but then it's a mind thing. So if you set your mind to something, then you know. What if I tell myself that, oh, I'm tired, I can't, whatever, I can't do this, I can't do that, then I'm definitely not gonna do it. But then again, it's a mind thing. So I have to tell myself, come on, you got this. You can do this. You've been training hard and keep focus.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been using to carry me through. And God.
If it wasn't track and field, what would be? If you were not a track athlete, what do you think you'd be doing now?
Here,
You'd be doing what?
here.
I know, I just asked you for the people to know. I know. It's so, I
Yes.
know. You're passionate about being a cosmetologist?
Yeah.
You're setting up a business, you're setting up a few businesses
Yes.
for after track?
After try.
No, that's what you're going to go into?
Not just here, but you'll see things when the time comes.
Let me just sort of humanize you because people see you guys as track athletes. You come to training, you run, you win medals, you win money, you go all over the world, you stay in fancy hotels and so on. So, can you cook?
Of course.
Wow,
Yes,
of
I
course.
can. So
You cook
them
for the
say
family?
every Sunday.
That's
So my
that's.
mom cook during the week.
Your mom cook in the week and you
Yes.
cook on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine the amount of food I have to cook on a Sunday.
Oh, yeah, how many of your brothers and sisters still live with you?
I live alone.
So who you cook for on a Sunday? What do you mean whole heap of food?
Mom, my stepfather, my
Oh, you
brother,
take the
me.
food to them when you cook it?
Yes. And then
Oh.
my cousins are always at home with me. So
Okay, cool.
and then outsiders always ask for food. So I always have people in mind because I know what it feels like not to have. So
Yes, yes.
I always look out for people. That's why I carry extra stuff in my igloo.
And that's why you were able to give me a
Yes.
drink.
Yes.
Wasn't it? Yeah. But how do you relax though, Ashanti? What do you do when you're not training, when you're not competing? In your off season, what do you do?
Home.
You just stay home? You're a house rat?
Something like that. I don't go out. I don't party. I don't do any of that.
You don't party? Is it because you're have a strict thing about training and trying to make sure that you keep your body intact? What is
No,
it?
I just don't party. I don't think it's necessary to do so. So I just don't. I just stay home.
Oh, and you've never been a party girl?
No, never. I might probably put on a look bad suit and go on the side, but the
Yeah.
party thing, no. And then when I see too much people, I think anxiety take me. So
Anxiety take you when you see other people?
a lot of people.
Okay, cool. So you obviously like tattoos as well.
Yeah,
What do these represent?
strength.
Strength?
Yeah.
Oh. So all of your
And if you
tattoos?
check them, then you'll know.
Oh. No, I'm asking
What's a
you.
man?
Oh.
All of them are be strong people.
Yeah, this is real life. So all your tattoos,
And
they represent
prosperity.
something?
Yes.
Okay. And that's one down
But
there
you
is what?
know,
That look like a ganja tree.
Jesus Christ, ganja tree being sitting in the trunk, so
What it is, what that is?
it's just a little palm tree.
That look like a ganja tree to me.
A
But if
ganja
you say it's
tree.
not ganja tree.
Me the ganja tree then.
Because they don't smoke, right?
Hell no.
I don't know.
No, I don't.
I'm just asking you. Where's your favorite place to relax? When you decide to take a break and go away, where do you go?
In my living room.
Ashanti, you don't go anywhere? I mean,
No.
travel to have a vacation or so
No.
on?
I'm just home.
Really? You do your sightseeing when you travel for track, so you don't go anywhere. That's what it is?
And no, I don't do any sightseeing, nothing. I like to take photos though.
You like to take photos?
So probably if I travel somewhere, then I'll take a photo there. But then otherwise, from that time, I'm just always home. Probably a boring girl.
No, you're not. That's just your way of doing things. It's not. Maybe it could be boring to some people, but at the end of the day, you have to do you, do what makes you comfortable.
Yes.
So if you don't think it's boring, then you're the most
I found
important
myself
person to
staying
you.
home like ever since, like I wasn't improving a lot. So I just stay home and work on myself. So it
Yeah.
happened that I'm just always at home.
Yes. And based on what's happening now in your career,
I
you
definitely have to stay home.
say more. There you go. Well, you did say you get closer to God.
Yes.
Are you thinking of? Are you now a Christian?
I'm not.
You're not ruling it out. You're ruling it out?
No.
Oh, I thought you said yes. You're ruling it out. No,
Jesus.
no. I thought that's what you say.
No.
Wait, what else are you looking forward to? Are you so focused? You're laser focused. It's all about going there, compete, and get out
I just want to know I'm in the finals.
in the final.
Yes.
It's reasonable. I mean, you know, your personal best at the moment is 22.40. You did
No, it was
22
4-0, then
40, then
4-3 or 4-2, and then 3-1.
3-1. Sub 21 before the sub 22 before the end of the year.
Let's see.
That's what Willa tell me that you're capable of.
I mean, if coach said that, then that's how it's gonna go.
What you say?
I'm saying the same to my coach.
That's very, very nice. All right, well, Ashanti, it was really nice, having a chat with you. We wish you all the best in Tokyo. As I say, based on what you're doing at the moment, we can't now even put any limits on you. We just don't know what you're gonna do. And they always say what you do leading into a championships is irrelevant. It's what you do when you get there.
Yes.
What you do leading in is just to give an indication of what you're capable of. But when you get there, you have to put in the work and do this stuff. And as I say, we don't know what you're capable of at the moment because you're just crazy. You're probably the most improved Jamaican athlete so
It's
far
not
this year.
probably. It's
And
obvious. Y'all see me.
right, folks, that was Ashanti Moore, the national women's 200 meters champion of Jamaica. She goes to Tokyo. As she mentioned, it's her second world championship. She was in Budapest, but this year she stepped it up big time. And she's looking to, at the very least, get into the final. I'm sure she'd love to be on the podium, possibly at the top of the podium, but who knows? Let's see. We have just about 3 or so weeks to go before we find that out. And let's root for her, just like we're going to root for all the other Jamaican athletes, all right? Hope you enjoyed the chat, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.